Hey everybody, welcome to Sunday Brunch. I'm Tony Two Pint, and this is April Newly Me. Together with Mish, we are Black in Soul. Happy Mother's Day to
Happy
all the
Mother's
ladies
Day.
out there who spending some of your time with us. We appreciate that. We hope you're having a good day.
Don't do shit today. Show day.
But yeah, today April's gonna be making some strawberry stuffed French toast. We're gonna take it over to her mother after we do this. So that's gonna be our Mother's Day trip. We're gonna cook this live for you and then take that over to mom with some flowers and stuff. So yeah. Today we're gonna talk about Black motherhood. How, and for me, how it was having a Black mother, a village of Black women that was here to raise me and show me how to exist in life. So, what you doing right now, April?
I'm just getting started chopping the strawberries. So I've only had stuffed French toast probably once in my life, and it was stuffed with, I want to say, either it was blackberries or wild berries, some kind of dark berry. I admittedly, sorry, not sorry, I'm not a French toast person.
Yeah, April's lame, so she doesn't like French toast.
French toast to me is just like sugar toast. It's not, if I never had it again, I wouldn't really
It's
trip.
sugar toast. Wow.
I'm more of a pancake person, but the boo thing, you see how defensive she's getting, loves it. So every birthday, I make her breakfast in bed, and her choice is always French toast. So I just wanted to make this for Tony too, because I like to cook things that my boo thing likes. But I'm just going to zhuzh up the recipe. Zhuzh, I don't know if that's a word, but I say it. Because when I had it, they just had a filling and then the fruit on top. But we're going to do a filling, and we're going to put the fruit in the filling and put it on top. You got to be extra because I'm extra. You got to match my litness. So I'm trying to show you guys. I'm trying to cut up the strawberries, and we're also on live too. Hey, y'all. Cut the strawberries really little because I want to incorporate this in the filling as well as put it on the top. Because to me, it ain't no damn point of you doing, some kind of filling if the fruit isn't throughout. Like, that's just super weird to me. Like, why do you call it raspberry filling or strawberry filling if it's not actually in the filling? Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of stupid.
But what is in there if it's not actually that?
The one I had was kind of like at a French themed. It was at Mimi's, a French themed restaurant, and they had it. When I looked at the ingredients, it said fresh cream and creme fraiche. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It was good. It was better than regular French toast, but I just got annoyed that they called it wild berry. So I remember the name. I was annoyed that they called it wild berry French toast or wild berry stuffed French toast when there was no wild berries in the fucking, the guts of it. It was just sprinkled on top. Like, that was a stupid name for it, in my opinion. So yeah, I definitely wanted the strawberries to go in the filling as well. So that's what I'm doing. Just cutting the strawberries.
When you think about it, they do a cheesecake like that too. Because if you go to Cheesecake Factory and they say strawberry cheesecake,
true,
it's not in the cheesecake; it's on the top.
Stupid name.
That one's my favorite though.
Stupid name.
Oh, we got a couple people. Nisha says she's in.
Hey,
good morning. Shay Shay says good morning.
What up, Shay Shay? Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, happy Mother's
Shay
Day
Shay
later.
is the one that puts me up on all of the subscription boxes.
What you mean, all the subscription boxes?
I'm about to get some more.
Than one?
Yes.
No.
She put me up on some more.
Oh, see, Shay, I wish you happy Mother's Day. You costing me money, girl.
She just be referring me to where I can spend coins.
Costing me money. I thought she was gonna
be my boo thing.
Thought she was gonna be homie. Thought she was gonna be the homie. Let's see. Shay says stop snitching on her. She said stop snitching.
But yeah, I think that's enough after this one.
Brittany says, "Look, don't be calling me out no more, April."
Who said that?
Snitching. That's Brittany. Oh, what's up? What's up, Brittany?
Hey, Brittany.
I'm glad you could make it.
That's my other boo thing. She matched my lip.
I'm glad you can make it. It's good to see you.
Okay, so we're just doing this. And I'm not fancy smancy. Like, I'm not doing the creme fraiche filling. We're using good old Philadelphia cheese. I did get the whipped
I ain't
kind.
saying that.
Just because I think you can do it with regular Philadelphia cheese, but obviously the way I'm going to do it is kind of make a sandwich, then dredge it, then fry it. And it's easier to do with whipped cream cheese and the regular whipped cream because it's hard to spread. Oops. Okay, I'm definitely going to do that.
I love strawberries.
Yeah, it's one of Tony's favorites.
Brittany said, I don't want to be on blast again. We just want you. We enjoy your company, Brittany. We are just glad to have you. We wouldn't try to put you on blast. No shit like that. We like having you around.
Excuse me.
But yeah, we'll adjust this so these folks can see what you're doing with that.
So I'm just putting in the cream cheese. Again, I've never made this. I'm just going based upon what I've tasted. So y'all know we experiment in the kitchen. I be trying to remix stuff on, the whim.
Oh yeah, we know how you do it. Much like a black mother does it. Don't nobody be having recipes and shit.
We put it together. Black mamas will make anything work. Anything in the kitchen, they'll make a gourmet meal out of it.
Anything in life, really. Black women and especially black mothers are the most resourceful people I've met in my life.
Tell it.
Oh, Brittany says she loves us too. Can't wait so we can meet and eat and drink together in person. Oh, for real.
Me and Brittany gonna need bail money.
Oh, Jesus.
On debt.
Well, we'll talk to the people in the Patreon. Be like, this month's proceeds is going to be used for Black and Soul Bail Fund. Black and Soul Bail Fund. But, I don't know. I personally, today is a day I have a lot of gratitude for being raised by a black mother and having other black mother figures in my life. My mama voice was pretty nonsense, but what I did learn more than anything from my mom is that you have to speak up. You gotta stand up for whatever you believe is right, and that's something I saw her do time and time again. You gotta work for the things that you want.
Yep.
She taught me that love is very much so sacrificial. I try to live out these things in my marriage and just in life in general. So that's very important to me. I remember I'll tell this one story. So I've heard this a couple of times from a couple different people, but my mother was a teacher. She just retired this past January. And at the beginning of her career, they had like this club or some shit the teachers at her school did where you pay money and then there are dues. And then if there's an event or something like somebody getting married or having a baby or, stuff like that, they throw a party and that money from those dues, or if there's a death, you buy flowers or whatever, and sometimes you have a celebration or an event using that money to celebrate the people who have to pay dues into that, or the people that are experiencing these life events. So apparently there were two teachers getting married at one particular time. One was a white teacher and one was a black teacher. So I guess the white teacher had paid into the dues and they had bought, these presents and stuff, and they were going to get a cake. And my mother was like, well, this black teacher, she might not have paid dues, but she's also getting married and it wouldn't cost you anything extra to just put her name on the cake that you're going to buy to also acknowledge her and celebrate that she's getting married. Yeah. And this is a person who also didn't have very much money, so probably couldn't afford to put that money into the pot. So she's going back and forth, and all the white teachers are complaining that this person didn't pay, they shouldn't be acknowledged, and she was like, yeah, but it's not gonna cost you extra money to just put her name in the cake.
That's petty.
It is. So after a back and forth and one person raising her voice, my mom took the last $40 she had out of her pocket and slammed it on the table during this meeting and said, here's the money. Now she paid and she better have as many gifts as everybody else got in here.
Yeah, mama voice.
And that, and even as a young kid, that taught me that, you got to stand up for other people.
Yeah. I think both of our moms are like that. The most valuable thing my mom one of the most valuable things she taught me is it's okay to walk alone. Especially when you're standing up for people, asserting yourself. You're not going to have a cheering section. You're not going to have cheerleaders, and that's okay. So that definitely I took that to heart, especially the last few years, because not a lot of people fuck with it. But yeah, that's a valuable lesson, I think.
Yeah, my mom did. My mom was a teacher for about 25 years before, retirement due to COVID and just taking care of her own personal health. But she's somebody I always saw sacrificing, always.
All Black moms.
Yeah, of course. And I think that's a staple of the culture. But I saw her, just giving. She would buy stuff for children who didn't have it. If her students didn't have pencils, or some of them didn't even have uniforms. I remember a set of students lived across the street from the school, and she went across there to figure out why they hadn't been at school, and the lights were turned off, and they said they didn't have the uniform and they couldn't come. So my mom got the rest of the teachers together, also Black mothers, and got them everything they need. They start showing back up in school. One of them's a doctor now.
So just to recap, and then Tony will get back to the mother's appreciation. So we just made the filling. I'll show y'all how it looks. Boom. Basically, it was strawberries, cream cheese, and I put 2 1/2. What is that? 1/2 tablespoons.
That's a tablespoon.
Tablespoons of powdered sugar. Like, okay. So when I had it, I felt like the stuffing or filling was too sweet. And it's kind of, to me, gives me, if when you're using cream cheese, the savory sweet type of deal. So I didn't want to make it too sweet. And plus, babe is watching her sugar intake. So if you want to add more, the recipe will be on our Patreon. I'm only going to be putting, when I do the recipes, y'all know I don't measure shit. I usually go back in, or Tony will go back in and edit as far as the spices or whatever seasoning we're using. You can definitely have to make a note of that. If you want it sweeter, to probably add a whole tablespoon or a tablespoon and a half. I'm not doing that just because I don't want it to be.
Did you scoop 2 of those in there though?
Yes.
That would be a whole tablespoon.
Whole tablespoon. Maybe y'all want to use 2 because that's not sweet at all. And I didn't want to mask the flavors of the strawberries, if that makes sense. So I got that. And I also wanted to chill out a little bit more because I wanted to be very easy to spread on the bread, especially because I didn't have like the thick Texas toast for the cheese toast. And I just made the egg batter, which is regular egg. And y'all, they didn't have the regular milk. I hate fucking 2% or 1% milk. Like if I'm gonna drink milk, I want all the fucking milk. They didn't have the fat people milk. So I'm just dealing with this. And also in my French toast, I don't know if y'all do, I use cinnamon and I use a little bit of nutmeg.
What's up, Ari? Happy Mother's Day.
Hey, Ari. Happy Mother's Day, boo-boo. I use both because, like, did your mom use both?
She wasn't making no French toast.
I don't know. My people, whenever you use cinnamon, you have to put a little bit of nutmeg in there. Like,
we ate pancakes when I was growing up.
I don't know. So I use both. But I think when I look at recipes, most people just put sugar and cinnamon in their French toast. I don't think you need sugar. I've never added sugar, but I never see a recipe that calls for a little bit of nutmeg. And to me, they go hand in hand. So I don't know. Try it out, y'all.
Nutmeg should be at a lesser ratio than the
cinnamon. I definitely wouldn't do that, but I think they go hand in hand. In my opinion. In my opinion, it's on that.
Brittany says, measuring on Mother's Day. Are you feeling okay?
Girl. I try, and like y'all, I'm in the process of writing a cookbook. Measuring is not my shit. Like I have to see it and do it, and like I don't want to measure. Like it's just, I don't know. I don't cook like that. So that's what's taking so damn long with the cookbook.
Oh, we love you too, Ari.
Ari's our baby sis.
In the Instagram live, we decided to get on there too to see if anybody wanted to join. Usually a different audience on that side of it. People filter in and out.
So yeah, y'all, I'm just gonna be layering in.
You put that on there before you fry it?
Yes. Because basically what you do if you've ever made French toast at home, you take the bread, you put in I don't know the word drudge. I'm saying it wrong. You put the shit in the milk and egg batter. But with the stuffed French toast, you definitely want to put like sandwich style, like this. Then you dredge it. Then we hit it in the frying pan. Well, that's how I'm gonna do it any damn way. Melt my butter.
So what is everybody else doing for their Mother's Day? What you eating? What you drinking?
Y'all better not be doing nothing. And if people in your household are they need to have other people do that shit for them. And please DM me if they not, because I will get my belt. Especially if you have children and husbands, y'all shouldn't be doing shit.
April's fucking rude. Well, someone's a mother, I would imagine they have some kids, but
true. Especially if you got adult kids. If your kid, I feel like if your kids are 12 and older, they can fucking do something. Put some Cheerios in a bowl. Y'all should
put some Cheerios in a bowl.
You
don't even want that.
I'm just saying they need to do something for their mamas.
You don't even want that.
TT April will get her belt.
Make a card. So rude. I don't know. Did y'all? But I think that's a trait. You know, like you just saying whatever's on your mind. Black mamas, whatever you say, can and will be used against you. It's true. I've experienced it.
Tough love is real, but we need it. I used to hate how my mom, like, if I'm so horrible at math, she would like sit at the table with me and I was hard-headed with her belt to like, wow, you gonna fucking study or get this shit. And I didn't get a problem and she would just repeat it to me loud and slow, like that was gonna make that shit click. Those are some of the memories I have with my mama.
No.
Doing homework.
We used to stay getting in trouble. I don't know.
I was fucking bad.
We wasn't bad. My brothers was into that shit with the anime shit. I think it was called Dragon Ball Z. So they in the back karate kicking each other and shit, talking about Kamehameha and jumping in the car. And she goes, hey, if y'all don't sit, I'm gonna Kamehameha your ass. And
Black mamas put ass on the back.
No matter what you say, they're gonna say it back. They'll say it back and tell you, you know, keep fucking around is going to be a problem.
I used to hate, like, just as simple as, like, me singing a song or something in my headphones. I wish you knew your math the way you knew that.
Yeah.
Like, damn, can I live my life? But it's Black mamas. Love them.
You got McDonald's money?
Yeah. That was so cruel. That was so cruel.
That was funny. Like, I don't know. I was like, I think we need some McDonald's. And mom was like, I think we need some car notes. We need some house notes. We need some car note is what she said to him.
So I'm just like lightly dipping it, y'all. The one thing I have learned about making French toast, especially for this one, you don't want your bread to be like stupid soggy.
I don't think that's unique to me. I don't think anybody wants soggy.
No, but I'm just saying for people that haven't made French toast, I thought you're supposed to let the shit sit in there and soak up, and yeah, it don't work like that.
You've been making this for me since we started dating, though.
Yeah, because I'm telling y'all, I'm not a French toast person, but I love my boo thing, so you have to cook sometimes based on what she likes. But
yeah, I usually only get this on my birthday.
I don't like French toast. It's alright.
April is team sticky pancakes.
Pancakes are the shit.
They are not.
If it's not pancakes, then I'll mess with some waffles. But French toast to me tastes like fucking, sugary toast. Ain't shit special about that. I'm gonna cut some more so because I know my dad is gonna eat half of this for my mom.
Oh, April's dad fucking stays eating her leftover. I remember the first time I really got to sit down and share a meal with April's parents. We went to a restaurant. April's mom orders all of these appetizers and
salad,
and she barely got through like half her salad. So her whole meal she took home. And April's dad, I guess mom was so irritated, ate all the shit and cooked some eggs. Didn't he cook
steak and eggs the next morning?
With her steak that she had.
And then the killer thing about it is my dad don't even be asking her like, "Are you gonna eat this or can I have some?" Negro will just start eating her food.
So April's making extra French toast.
Yeah, and then when we brought Dad Krispy Kreme donuts.
Yeah, we bought him a dozen donuts of Krispy Kreme.
Because he has a sweet tooth. So he called me and was like, "Do you know your mom had the nerve to eat one of my Father's Day donuts, but he eats every fucking meal we buy her."
It's crazy. But your mom don't barely eat when we go out to eat. She don't be eating nothing.
My mom will order 15 starters, a salad, entree, and 2 cocktails. And get her 2 cocktails and maybe some of the appetizers, and be done. I don't know why she doesn't just order her food to go. That's what I would do, like, for my entree.
I don't know why she orders the entree, or I mean, she could 86 either the entree or the appetizers.
Yeah. Mom just likes kicking it with her, cocktail in hand, and she's a socialite, so it's okay.
A socialite.
She's a socialite. And she's also the type of person that even though she has no intention of going somewhere, if you don't invite her, whole fucking problem.
I think that's a double-edged sword, though, because some people have anxiety around inviting people places. It's to constantly be rejected over and over again.
When I tell you,
it was hard to ask. I think people forget that side of the.
She has no intention of fucking going, like 0. But if we put pictures up, y'all didn't tell me y'all was going. I like going to that place, and y'all
you do not like going to that place.
Like you've never been to that place, Mom. But okay.
But yeah, I think people forget the other side of that conversation, which is sometimes there's anxiety in asking people to come to things.
Mom doesn't care.
So
just keeping it 1,000.
She doesn't care, but you will get like 80 people like, you should still invite people. They might have this disability or that disability. And I'm like, if somebody might have some anxiety or some mental health or disability, that causes them anxiety around asking people or even inviting people places, and to constantly be rejected like that is probably hard for them.
And the thing about it is she won't just flat out just say no right away. She'll like, oh, well, I'll think about it.
And then not come.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we're not gonna keep you guys too long. This is a super quick meal, and also I know y'all, want to enjoy your family or just enjoy fucking relaxing. That's what I would do if I was a mama. I wouldn't do shit.
Oh,
I just want to chill.
Glad we cleared that up.
Future reference, just letting you know.
We cleared that up. Yeah. But yeah, that Mother's Day has, I think, special significances in a lot of cultures, because when you think about it, in many cultures, not saying that this is necessarily the right thing, but women are tasked with child rearing. So they're giving you the language, they're teaching you your cultural, social customs. They're giving you the food of your culture. They are dressing the children, so they learn, the dress for their culture. So a lot of culture is rooted in mothership, and especially in Black culture, our culture, Black mothership is huge. Our mothers are used to being very strict, and I didn't realize. Well, I'm like, why are y'all so mean? Yeah, and my mom explained this to me as an adult, more so than anything, that you got to realize we came up from in a time where white people would snatch and do anything to your kids, and rather than have a white person do something to your kids or have an opportunity to say something racist or physically harm your kids because they were quote unquote out of line, we were strict on our kids. We told them that they were to be seen and not heard. So that came from us, someone, they know who loves and cares for them, so that it doesn't have to come from a white. And that's, to me, that made me feel really sad.
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of people see Black moms as these tyrants and just abusive people, and that's not where that comes from at all. It's more of, I want to be able to present my child to society in a way that will keep them safe.
Yep.
And learning that that's out of safety gave me a better understanding of their perspective or where things come from. Kind of protecting you from critique that could turn to violence, really, and harm, and maybe even death in certain cases.
Maybe too.
Yeah, they teach you, to say yes, ma'am, say no, ma'am, and you got whole doors open. Do do these things and be chivalrous and all of this other stuff. And that is part of our culture. Very much chivalry still is, especially for Southern Black people. But a lot of that comes from you trying to be protected, them trying to protect you from you being seen as violent or somebody that'll get you killed. Think about the conversation people have with their sons and folks when they get pulled over, what to do and how to act.
Yeah.
And so that strictness of you have to do this way comes from fear and a need and want to protect us.
We definitely salute all the mommies. We didn't want this to be like, sad, but I feel like moms, especially Black mamas, I'm sorry, I'm biased. Black mamas have the hardest job in the world. Yeah. And it's a very thankless job a lot of the time. So I definitely salute all the mommies and all of the effort and hard work they put into their children.
Yeah, because I know I had a village.
Yes, and my badass needed one. So
yeah, I mean, in a lot of our culture, you grow up in like intergenerational homes. You got your grandparents, grandmother, probably some aunties. You grew up with a bunch of different women cooking for you.
So we gonna
keep you in line.
Except everybody got that one older cousin or auntie that like can't cook and like her job is to like provide beverages and shit.
Yeah, you bring
the
napkins.
all have one of those. Yeah,
you gotta bring ice. Brittany says, "Don't apologize for being biased. I can't even imagine how my mama put up with me growing up."
For real, girl, I would have beat the hell out of me a couple damn times. I just have to make this fancy, y'all.
Gotta make fancy.
Fancy. Okay, so I have to be bougie right now and take my pictures, and then I'll go ahead and show you guys how it looks. But you have my camera. Let me get my burner phone. Oh
yeah, I jacked April's phone to go on Instagram Live and show this. So now we'll have a video on Instagram for people to kind of see what we do if they go back and watch it, kind of see what Sunday brunch is like.
I wish I could cook for all y'all, because I promise you I would. I love to cook, and I want to make it really hammer home that I really appreciate all the moms and everything that y'all do, because y'all don't get thanked enough, in my opinion.
Brittany says, I would have smacked me so many times, but my mom didn't believe in that.
My mouth was 10 times worse as a child. Please understand me. And I loved adults that would cuss around me, because like I felt like I could cuss too.
April talk about me and how me and my brothers and sisters was bad. Her ass
There was
bad.
This church lady, y'all. We went to church at
bad.
Christ Memorial Church, God of Christ in Pacoima, and there was this one old lady that used to talk shit and cuss during the service all the time, and I fucking loved her. Her name is Sister Green. I love me some Sister Green.
April's.
That is the outcome, y'all.
I was showing it to the Instagram Live
peoples. And normally I would warm this up, but I don't want to keep y'all, like I said. But yeah, super simple. I made it fancy with adding some, extra shit on top. But there we go. Tony's scanning shit so she can eat it. Oh, I didn't make your bacon. You want your bacon with it? Or
I scanned it.
Okay.
But yeah, you can make your bacon.
Tony gets bacon with hers. She's special.
What's up, Helen? Good to see you.
Hey, Helen. Helen is our boo all the way from
April has made this.
The UK.
I know, right? It's pretty late over there.
She's so
It's like 8 p.m.
And she's on. If you're on our Instagram page, her company is called. I always pronounce it wrong. Broom. Sorry, see how I fuck up shit. Please follow her and all her content, because she does great work.
Yeah. Helen's a big voice in the LGBTQ plus community over in the UK, and April and I, she's graciously had us write some stuff for her publication.
She's dope.
The next thing we're gonna write together is a beer education piece about how food and beer pairing. Helen approached me to do some educational stuff, and I figured, why don't we do the pairing one, and April and I can work on that together. We can pick some.
Y'all know I'd have to pair with her, do some educational shit.
You can you educate every day, every time you get on here and stuff and do stuff. You educate, but the thing about it is that we can pick some styles that are key to that level of education for beer, and April and I can put together some foods. April has a much better palate than I do, so she would be able to. Thank you for that. She would be able to say what she would make to pair with that, and it'll also widen people's viewpoints about what could be paired. Insert a bit of our culture into this educational thing, because all the food pairings you see in books are either stuff from overseas in different countries. I see very little representation of African American culture
none of our shit up
in the food pairing. So we're gonna take that angle, give our culture a shine, and explain why things work with certain beers. Yeah, we're excited too, Helen. Right?
Yes,
actually,
excited. And Helen is very much so. I will co-sign Helen as an ally, because I always get weary of referring my friends of color to certain people in certain groups, but you'll never see any fuck shit on Helen's site or anything like that.
Yeah,
she's definitely an ally.
Helen's a sweet person. I like Helen, and
I like her too.
We were honored to be the two of her first writers for her publication.
I need to stop. Do y'all keep y'all syrup in the refrigerator or the cabinet?
Oh yeah, voting time. Do you keep syrup in the refrigerator or the cabinet? You keep it room temperature or chilled?
The only reason why I put it in the refrigerator is I like to keep it in the pantry or the cupboard just because I don't like cold syrup. But in the summertime we get ants and I'm always paranoid, so I put it in. See how look how long it's taking it. It shouldn't do that, in my opinion.
You were supposed to warm it up,
but I didn't want to do that. We're gonna ask the boo thing to taste because she's never had stuffed.
Give me
French
one
toast.
second. I gotta
make sure her bacon don't burn.
I can't even measure this.
That's what I was saying. You just gotta take one for the team, babe. It's a special day.
Oh, but yeah, okay. Brittany says chill, but she uses real maple syrup.
Okay, fancy.
I don't even like syrup like that, so
I saw some Brittany in the store, and it's an investment, but I do want to try it because I've only had it at fancy smancy locations.
No, this plate now looks this way, Helen.
Add the powdered sugar on top to make it fancy.
Jeff says he puts his in the fridge also.
Do you? Okay. And do you just warm yours up, or are you cool with
do you warm it up since it's chilled? Do you warm it up when you go to use it?
That's what I'm asking. Because when you keep it in the cupboard, to me, there's no need to warm it up. But if it's in the refrigerator, I don't know. I just feel weird putting it on hot food.
Brittany said it was easy to get the real stuff because she used to stay in Pennsylvania.
Oh well, yeah.
Up there by it.
Girl, we in California probably got avocado fucking syrup some damn where.
I don't know. What you feeding me?
That's the real deal. Taste it.
I want one. The bacon.
You want your bacon one? I'm sorry, babe.
And then that's also a presentation thing.
We will get you the bacon. It's done.
Syrup stays in cupboards in our house, but the weather is cooler, according to Helen.
I don't know. I just feel some type of way, y'all, with cold syrup. I don't know how to make this pretty. That's why I was saying you can eat it.
Well, I'm gonna eat it together. Sweet and savory. Sweet and salty. Mama Boyce gave April her Wiseacre shirt. Jeb, he says he likes your shirt. Mama Boyce gave that as a gift. She loves Wiseacre.
She always gives me fly gifts.
She said just go to Trader Joe's. They got bourbon barrel aged maple syrup.
I have not seen that because I be up in Trader Joe's. I'm gonna look out for that.
We don't even eat this kind of stuff. You don't make breakfast that often.
I don't. I'll start.
Oh, well.
You like it?
I didn't think I could go one.
With the stuffing?
Yeah, it came out the side, so I didn't eat it together. All right. Let me taste for real. I like it.
I can always tell by Tony's face. That's why I did the lean back real quick. Because Tony shows all her emotions on her face. If you ever meet her in person and she does a squint at you, she don't fuck with you. She don't say that to be rude, probably, but if she goes, she don't really fuck with you.
That ain't how that works.
But you like it?
I do like it. I'm gonna eat the rest of this one.
Okay. So yeah, y'all, that's it. It was a little something quick and easy, and I also wanted to give people ideas of how you can. If you don't know how to cook, this is super fucking, in my opinion, easy. You can make it for your mommy or your auntie or your granny or whoever took care of you. And it deserves some breakfast in bed.
Oh, see, Brittany says more people should be like that, Tony. April can't talk about nobody with her
What?
rude ass. You just said I made faces at people and shit.
She does. She doesn't do it consciously. I do it consciously. Like I don't fucking like you. Like I'll say it. But Tony is a very nice person, and she tries. She's very considerate of others' feelings. So even if you say something stupid or weird, even if she doesn't say it, her face will say it.
I'm neurologically divergent, so I don't always understand when people perceive things as rude.
Sure, like. But I learned that about her being with her. But yeah, she's not. She's very considerate. That's what I was trying to say. It's actually a compliment, babe.
You just call me soft.
Anyway, so
Call
yeah,
me soft in front of the people.
we're gonna let y'all go. But thank you for coming and chilling with us on this Mother's Day. It's very short, because it was like a super simple recipe. But we appreciate y'all taking the time to spend some time with us on a special day.
But yeah, be on the lookout. We got some stuff coming soon.
Summer's gonna be lit.
Third weekend in of this month, we're going to be visiting some very special people. We have very special stuff coming up soon. Merch dropping soon.
Yep.
As soon as April approves. But yeah, a lot of stuff coming on. If you're not subscribed to April's channel here, go ahead and hit that subscribe. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. It's at BlackBLAQ and Soul on both of those sites. Follow us for more of this, and we will see y'all next week or I guess this weekend.
Mm-hmm. What are we cooking again? What am I cooking? Pinwheels.
With the pinwheel whatever the hell that is. Pinwheel tacos April will be making, and we will see you all then. Thanks for coming, Brittany.
Thank you guys for coming.
We love you.
Shay, thank you. Ari.
We will see y'all later.
Bye, y'all.
See you later, hells.
Bye.